Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the time that's already give to me. Today I will presentation for my English uh, an English task about VFD. But before I explain about my presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Yandi Permana Putra, and I come from Sukabumi. But now I have been working at coal power plant Jawa 7, and now I join ST Fatahila for continued study and choose the electric for the major. And I explain my self thanks for my lecturer whom I respect, Mr. Ahdi Juhruf, and for all of my friends also. And I'm so sorry because I still cannot join the offline study because in my office they have still have a policy for the lockdown because the corona pandemic. Okay, now we continue to explain for my presentation. So, what is VFD? VFD is the variable frequency drive. And for introduction, we already know they has standard motors are constant speed, and when they are energized, they run at 100% speed no matter the load. So, what if the speed on the drive machine, such a fan or the pump, is to be changed? So, according to the formula, the speed of rotating motor N equals 120 F per P. So, N means rotation, 120 is a constant, and F is frequency, and P is pole. So, what is the pole means? So, as we know, inside the motor they have a coil, and the pole means the equals in every phase for each motor. For example, in the left side, there is two pole. Why? Because in every phase R, R, S, and T, they have two. And for the picture in the right side, there is four pole, because in every phase in each coil they have four. For example, if we called red as R, yellow as S, and blue as T, so each phase they have two coil. So VFD, or variable frequency drive, is a type of motor control that drives an electric motor by varying the frequency and voltage supplied to the electric motor. In the other names for VFD are variable speed drive, adjustable speed drive, adjustable frequency drive, frequency converter, or an AC drive. So there are also a lot of names about VFD. And then the frequency, or hertz, is directly related to the motor speeds, or RPM. So what is the purpose of VFD? We can use VFD for the pump and fan application, control and regulation, speeding up or slowing down a machine or process, protection from overload currents, and safe acceleration. And now we will talking about the basic construction of VFD. So inside the VFD there are four major sections. The first is the rectifier. The function is to convert the phase input AC become the DC count. And then the second is intermediate circuit. DC link, it means to more smooth convert, because we are convert AC to DC for smoothing converter. And then after intermediate circuit we have inverter. Inverter is used to convert DC become AC again. And then the last we have counter regulation. It's just for the interface. So this is the basic working of the VFD. So the power first goes to the rectifier, where 3-phase AC is converted into a rippling DC voltage. And then the intermediate circuits then smoothes and holds the DC voltage at a constant level or energy source for the inverter. And then the last section, the inverter use DC voltage to push the motor with varying levels of voltage and current depending upon the control circuits, usually a set of 6 IGBTs. The control section use the frequency, voltage, and phase angle to control the inverter. So how much we use the frequency we control by the control section. And then let's deep working of VFD let's more deeply. So we have DC link or DC bus and VFD. So when they are converted from the phase input is AC and the conversion become DC, this is a perfect process. Now they have a ripples. We can see from the right side of the picture. And now how to eliminate the ripples? So they become steady DC voltage. We use the filter, and in the VFD we call it DC bus. And then the third major section is inverter. And then inverter action is the filter output from DC bus is sent to the inverter, and then switching DC voltage on and off, and then they will make it AC voltage again. So this picture they will switching from the positive DC bus and then turn off again and then become the negative DC bus. Let us see the more detail. So how switching can convert DC into AC? The first, from the red line we can see is still vertical, and then they move to the positive DC bus, and then the wave become the upper side, and then they come back again, become vertical again, and then they go to the negative DC bus, and then the wave become the lower side. And then this frequently move positive negative, so they become a wave and become the AC voltage. So how often you switch from positive pulse to negative pulse determines the frequency of the waveform. So the length is for the frequency, and the how high is for the voltage. So when we necessary to use VFD in our activity, so we can analyze the necessity of VFD. The first, we check for the valve that are throttle. If the valve is 30 until 40% throttle close, then indicates that flow of the valve required is less. In such a case, VFD can be installed. The valve can be opened fully, and fluid speed and flow can be controlled by VFD. And this is the advantage using VFD. The first, energy saving, of course, because they use reduced energy cost, because we control the frequency. Control the frequency means we use less current. Less current means we use reduce the energy. And then the second, better process control, stable and reliable performance. In the another motor, if we start the motor, they have inrush current, so it possibility the current will not stable. So if we use VFD, because we increase the speed, we increase the frequency bit by bit, so the current become more stable, and for the motor, of course, they will have good performance and more reliable. And then third, reduce the maintenance. Fourth, higher system efficiency, and less remote mounting. And then let me talk about the VFD in my coal power plant. In my plant in Jawa 7, we already have application for the VFD. And then in the picture, there is the simple diagram of our VFD. There is a special condition. So Zinford, this is the VFD cabinet. So if the VFD have some problem, we can change the motor become the fixed frequency. So in this case, the frequency can be maintained for a while. So they have manual bypass cabinet. So it means realize the manual switching of power frequency or variable frequency through the isolation switch. In this picture, we have Q1 input switch. So from the upper side, we get from 10 kilovolt, and then the Q1 input switch is SPST. It means single pole, single throw. He just can on and off. And then we have Q2 for the output, and it use SPDT, so single pole, double throw. So they cannot on and off, they just switching become fixed. If the switching in the right side, so the motor become VFD, and if they switch to left side, so the motor become fixed frequency. And now this the detail about the application of the Zinford in my coal power plant cabinet. So in the upper side, we have the input disconnector Q1, and then we have the high voltage pressure indicating system, and then we use a fixed frequency or variable frequency by the disconnecting auxiliary switch. This one, we move the disconnector by the special key. So they have the input terminal, and in the bottom side they have inverter output terminal. Okay, we already have new terms for our presentation. IGBT. What IGBT means? So IGBT means insulated gate bipolar transistor, and PWM, pulse width modulation, and SPST, single pole single throw, and SPDT, single pole double throw. Okay, thank you. That is my presentation about the VFD. Thank you very much for the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.